The best Michael Connelly books. The Crossing. Detective Harry Bosch has retired from the LAPD, but his half-brother, defense attorney Mickey Haller, needs his help. A woman has been brutally murdered in her bed and all evidence points to Haller's client, a former gang member turned family man. Though the murder rap seems ironclad, Mickey is sure it's a setup. Two kinds of truth. Harry Bosch is back as a volunteer working cold cases for the San Fernando Police Department and is called out to a local drugstore where a young pharmacist has been murdered. Bosch and the town's three-person detective squad sift through the clues, which lead into the dangerous, big business world of pill mills and prescription drug abuse. The Concrete Blonde. Detective Harry Bosch was sure he'd shot the serial killer responsible for a string of murders in LA. But now, a new crime makes him question his convictions. The Drop. Harry Bosch has been given 3 years before he must retire from the LAPD, and he wants cases more fiercely than ever. In one morning, he gets 2. Trunk music. Back on the job after an involuntary leave of absence, LAPD homicide detective Harry Bosch is ready for a challenge. But his first case is a little more than he bargained for. The Wrong Side of Goodbye. Harry Bosch is California's newest private investigator. He doesn't advertise, he doesn't have an office, and he's picky about who he works for, but it doesn't matter. His chops from 30 years with the LAPD speak for themselves. The Late Show. Renee Ballard works the night shift in Hollywood, beginning many investigations but finishing none as each morning she turns her cases over to day shift detectives. A once up-and-coming detective, she's been given this beat as punishment after filing a sexual harassment complaint against a supervisor. The Black Ice. Narcotics officer Cal Moore's orders were to look into the city's latest drug killing. Instead, he ends up in a motel room with a fatal bullet wound to the head and a suicide note stuffed in his back pocket. Working the case, LAPD detective Harry Bosch is reminded of the primal police rule he learned long ago: don't look for the facts, but the glue that holds them together. The Poet. Denver crime beat reporter Jack McAvoy specializes in violent death, so when his homicide detective brother kills himself, McAvoy copes in the only way he knows how: he decides to write the story. But his research leads him to suspect a serial killer is at work. A devious murderer who's killing cops and leaving a trail of poetic clues. It's the news story of a lifetime if he can get the story without losing his life. The Black Echo. For maverick LAPD homicide detective Harry Bosch, the body in the drainpipe at Mulholland Dam is more than another anonymous statistic. This one is personal. The Lincoln Lawyer. Mickey Haller has spent all his professional life afraid that he wouldn't recognize innocence if it stood right in front of him. But what he should have been on the watch for was evil. Thanks for watching. Check the description for links to purchase any of these products.